You people should chill and relax. I know emotions are high. Concerning this Bobrisky versus VeryDarkMan and also Nigeria independence. Just today, I know you guys are hungry. Me too, I'm in Nigeria. I am angry as well. So let us relax and try as much as possible to understand each other, to understand we are all human beings and we have different opinions. And also reason and correspond and understand when someone has his own theory. So not be only you get your own for mind now. Other people still get other ways to think as well. Meanwhile, concerning the case of Bobrisky versus a VeryDarkMan, let us address the correctional officer, the prison correctional office, and also the EFCC. Firstly, the EFCC has already disagreed with VeryDarkMan's claim that Bobrisky paid the sum of 15 million naira as bribery to swipe away the money laundering allegations. EFCC, under a oath, an officer came to the stand yesterday at the National Assembly, and under a oath, the officer said that report from VeryDarkMan was entirely false, not true concerning EFCC. So that's to say EFCC has denied any 15 million naira bribe. EFCC has denied any 15 million naira bribe. So the only institution we are waiting for now is the correctional office, for them to finish their investigation to tell us if Bobrisky was within that correctional office or was in an apartment, which you and I, we are very, very sure, 99.9999% sure that the correctional office, prison correctional office, will not agree to a claim that Bobrisky was placed under an apartment if there is no video proof, except there is video proof from that person that is releasing evidence to VeryDarkMan. Except that. Honestly, you and I know, but you now go, they allow emotions and they come in between. Drop emotions aside. You are in this country, Nigeria, you know how things work. EFCC don't talk. Under a oath, the officer disclaimed that particular report. Under a oath.
Evidence I shall give.
That the evidence I shall give
to this committee
shall
be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
VeryDarkMan VDM, wherein Idris Olaruwaju, Okeleya, aka Bobrisky, and ex-convicts allege that the officials of the commission received the sum of 15 million naira to drop money laundering count in charge FRN versus Okeleya Idris Olaruwaju. In the same video, the publisher, VeryDarkMan, revealed that Bobrisky made this presentation to an undisclosed friend intended to receive a financial support from. Attached here is a copy of the charge we have marked as Enclosure 1. Given the gravity of the offense, which touches on our core value as a commission, it touches seriously on our core value, we do not take kind to the integrity of the for our integrity to be touched. Given this value of integrity, courage, professionalism, and collaboration.
Outrightly disclaim that report. So EFCC now, the allegation about EFCC, we cannot agree that EFCC denied it. And not just only that, on their official page as well, EFCC denied it. That report from VeryDarkMan is untrue. That no bribe was ever collected by an EFCC agent. When you don't ever hear say they agree say EFCC agent collect bribe. Let's be honest, when you don't ever hear them. When have you ever heard it that EFCC collected bribe? But you and I will know, as Nigerians, we know how the system works. I don't want to start pointing allegations. I am not the one that's going to tell you how your system works because you are in Nigeria. If you do not know now, then I don't know what you are doing in this country. You know how the system works. I wasn't expecting Efcc to come out to say, yes, some of our officers collect bribe. The only time you're going to catch any institution, a Nigerian institution, collecting allegations about collecting bribe, the only way you're going to catch them is if there is video record. Audio record can still be argued, except there's a video record. And video record itself can still be argued. They can just like it's an AI-generated video. But that would be so hard to disagree. So EFCC matter now don't come out for the surface. EFCC matter don't come out for the surface. They denied it. Okay, bring your additional proof. They never collected any bribe. Bring your additional proof. Except there's a video. Except there is one strong evidence that nobody can deny or nobody can just sweep out on the carpet. Not an audio. Let's be honest. Not just think straight way. Think multiple way. Not just an audio. You and I will know. So now let's go to the correctional officer about the suspension. One of the suspended officer, a senior officer from the prison service, was there yesterday at the house to also give his review on the issue with full uniform. Firstly, I want to ask a question. That man was suspended. How come? How come is the one representing the prisons? A man that was suspended is the one representing the prison and also bringing information to the house. So can somebody make me understand? Why are we not asking the right question? How come that man was there? A suspended officer was there. A suspended officer was there to give report on behalf of an office when that same office suspended him. How come? With all the clear evidence he brought, how come is the one representing that office when indeed that officer was suspended? That is the first question. They asked him, I thought we heard you were suspended. You know what he gave as an answer? He said that was social media suspension. He wasn't served a letter. He said that was social media suspension. He wasn't served a letter. That furthermore clarify what VeryDarkMan is saying. That furthermore backed what VeryDarkMan is saying, back a lot of Nigerians what they are saying. Concerning these officers, these people at the top, they just do anything on social media to please the social media criers. But they still are doing exactly what they want to do behind closed doors. Bobrisky went to jail on social media. Everybody they are happy. Yes, don't deal with them. But then again, apparently Bobrisky day is apartment filled with AC, with internet subscription, still living a life well, even way more than us who have freedom. Apparently. The said officer said that it was social media suspension. The correctional office, prison office, issued a response. The Nigeria Correctional Service, they said, the attention of the Nigeria Correctional Service has been drawn to a trendy video of one of its senior officers purporting that the service has not served him a letter of suspension as earlier directed by the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and Immigration Service Board. The service viewed this as an act of gross misconduct, aimed at misleading the public on the issue at hand. For the avoidance of doubt, the Nigeria Correctional Service suspended not only the said officer in the video, but 3 other officers following their alleged rules in various misconduct so as to allow for further investigation. The suspended officer, office is okay. They name the people. Then I said the suspension, which took place from the 26th of September 2027, was conveyed to the various officers accordingly. The public is advised to remain results, as the service would ensure that thorough investigation will be carried out, and any person or group or person found as okay, we see. The thing is that you issued a letter before. The officer that you issued letters to said it was social media suspension. So what makes you think now issuing this letter now is going to make us feel like you are serious? After all, you issued a letter before. And they say, I beg, that's not a social media issuing. And they are still going to office doing their normal job. They even come to that house to represent Nigeria Correctional Service. To represent you. An officer you suspended came to that house to represent you. And now you are issuing another letter saying that person was gross misconduct and so what? I don't understand. And you want us to take it serious. I want us to just, hey, they are serious now. Come on, man. We know better. We know way better. We know way better. We are wiser than that. Nigerians are wiser than that. Do not just think we Nigerians do not know what we are doing. We are way more wiser than that. Can you suspend an officer? And then again, that officer came to represent you at the National Assembly. Then again, you are coming out again, say that officer had a gross misconduct, and you reissue the letter of suspension, reaffirming the public again. You couldn't even keep your officer at home. Officer under suspension, and you are reaffirming us. I don't just understand some people. Honestly, I don't really understand. I don't really understand. I don't. Well, yesterday was hot, and then we saw a lot of crazy stuff over there. But now, the Efcc and the Correctional Service, Efcc are already done. They've already issued a public statement from their official Twitter handle. They already came there to issue a statement directly to the public, and they said Bobrisky never offered any bribe. Never offered any bribe. So even if they go court, there is no evidence to show that Bobrisky offered any bribe. But now, VeryDarkMan was telling the House to probe the account Bobrisky allegedly received money from.
All right, with the permission of the when Oga was talking, he read from his paper. So one thing I know about investigation and when it comes to cases, when there's a suspect, the suspect will be assigned an IPO. The IPO is the one that investigates the case and then makes a report. Now, I want to know if what he's reading is the report that was made from the IPOs or an investigation that he did on a 100%. Now, what I'm saying is it is possible that the IPO was the one that actually received. Now, in order to know this, the account number that he used to collect money from, the person that reported to me, is a Kuda Bank account and his brother's account. That account number needs to be investigated. The money that came into it, the money that left it. Not just that, the money that was withdrawn, because sometimes we dey show up this alone sometimes and we don't fit transfer money to them, they don't agree, right? So it's possible that they withdrew money via POS or they withdrew cash and we pay. So the people that should be there, sorry to let me not suggest, the person who I think should be there are the direct IPOs that reported to their organs on everything. That's what I think. Thank you, sir.
So VeryDarkMan was suggesting that they should probe those the person that were receiving money on behalf of Bobrisky, which is really, really good as well. No? Then they can know if the person took some certain amount of money and how the person distributed the money. Well, that was it, but now EFCC matter is done for me. And it might not be still done if they do their investigation properly.